One in the top, you ain't gotta ask that. I be with a cash at, I be with a gang at.
Yo, this is TJ from Northern Comeups, and today we're gonna present Broken Boy. Dre King is a 21-year-old artist who goes by the name Broken Boy. He's an independent artist based in Timmins, Ontario, currently sitting at an impressive 196,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. He's without a doubt taking a hold of the underground music industry, cementing his legacy track by track, whether it be an official release or a SoundCloud exclusive. You may know him by his most streamed track, Ridin', which has nearly 13 million streams on Spotify and over 4 million views on YouTube. Parrish Beats was in his bag on this production, because the beat alone is stupid catchy. Pairing that with Broken Boy's high energy and pitch made this a treat for the ears. He's outdone himself on this intro. The light piano and Broken Boy coming in with a blurred-sounding limousine riding nearly sends chills down my back. I love it so much. Then, when it comes back for the chorus, makes it a whole new experience for me. The most popular comparison I have in mind, where I've had the same feeling this intro gives me, is the intro of Juice WRLD's Bandit, featuring NBA Youngboy. Juice starts off by mumbling his lines, but then after the beat drops, it all comes together. While Broken Boy worked up the ranks of the underground scene, he's collabed with artists such as The Kid Season, Rarin, Lil Story, and has made many tracks with producers Parrish Beats and K Dripton Sauce. A Trippie Redd or Future collab is one Broken Boy is most interested in achieving in his career. However, his dream collaboration is the Massachusetts' very own Rob Zombie. Going from making very soothing and soft music, like his song I Hope You're Happy, to an absolute rave of a song like Hate Part 1, you can see very quickly that he can make anything desired. I see a lot of similarities between Broken Boy and XXXTentacion, both having such an astonishing catalog in their SoundClouds, releasing in various genres and mixing many genres together, making a very unique sound that'll have you left speechless to say the least. Because Broken Boy has such a wide discography of music across all platforms, we've decided to share 3 songs to check out from Spotify and SoundCloud for new listeners. The top 3 songs we recommend for you to check out from Spotify are Ridin'.
She says she love me, but I know the bitch rolling up a pint of the codeine. Shawty says she know me, she don't know me. Limousine riding, pulled up in a Corvette, it's a perfect with the diet. She says she love me, but I know the bitch lying. Whip ain't fast enough. You talk too much shit, but don't back it up. Shoot her on deck if you're trying to get bagged up. It's Broken Boy, bitch, I don't need to throw rags up.
Problems.
More money, more problems, more drugs inside my stomach. Even though I keep on running, I still end up on it. Miss Benzos with Cody, I feel like I be floating. I'm dying and they know it. Only see what I'm showing. They don't know what I've been through to get here right now. Almost quit like last year. I'm still stuck standing back here. You don't know what I've been through to get here. No, fake friends wish death upon me. Just let it go.
And Confirmed.
Respect on my neck is a boy, big burn. Brand new chain, VVS 6 diamonds. Tats on my head, on my neck, on my hands. Hard to feel bad when you counting these bands. I'm doing damage, I do the most. I gotta stick through these, stay in my coat. I'm always seasoned, we hopped on the ghost. 10 different bitches, I'm out on the road. This that shit that piss the world off. Putting my face on posters. Damn right, my chain you iced out. My neck feel like the polar. Bad bitch inside a Civic, sipping Coke, no Coca-Cola. I start sipping high tech, still drop candy in my soda.
Now for SoundCloud, we recommend you check out Blanca,
Yellow blanket bitch, on my dick, she tastes like tequila, oh my god. You on the ground, we still flexing feelers, oh my god. Call me the GOAT, devil on my soul. I stay on the low, cause I feel better when I'm on.
Trenchcoat Cop Killer,
Voice in my head, I can't make this shit up. If you pulling up on me, yo bitch don't gon' get fucked. So run up, I'm ready, ain't scared of dying, pussy boy, your bitch gon' watch you beheaded, don't give a fuck. Ay, make your belly like spaghetti on the side of the road. Nobody know that my 12 gauge blow holes to a bitch down so quick. See you boys when I get home. Too cold.
and Ha 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 Ha.
She don't want me, it's okay, I switched it up and fuck the friends. My paper talk loud just like me, she get the picture with no lens. And tell your boys to run up, bitch, but don't think that I'm scared of shit, cause all my guns get loaded up, they immigrants, ghosts in the government.
Now, it's time to dive a little deeper and learn more about Broken Boy. Starting out in various punk and heavy metal bands when he was only 13, he was bouncing around not only doing vocals, but playing the guitar and bass as well. He would continue to do that for the next 2 years until he was 15, where then he would get into rapping. While working on his craft, Broken Boy was getting into trouble at his high school, causing trouble with the teachers and getting into fights with some of his peers. So coming home to work on music was a way of letting off some steam. Broken Boy says, "Music was always an escape for me mentally, and I used it to let a lot of anger out when I was younger. I think that's what drove me to continue doing it. The fact I had tied it so personally to my emotions made it hard to stop. We asked Broken Boy what song he thought was his most underappreciated, but had the most thought put into it, and he answered, "My song Die Over the Phone is one that I really opened up in, that's unfortunately only on SoundCloud at the moment. I spoke about sexual assault committed against men in one of the verses, which is a topic that's very close to me. So sometimes when someone does end up going through my music and finding that, and they message me about it or something, it feels good to know I'm not alone struggling with something like that. I think it's an underrated song from me, but maybe I'm just biased because of what I spoke about." Get ready, because he's been working on an album for a little while now called Nosferatu, but there's no solid release date for it yet. It's said to be Broken Boy's favorite project to this date. He says, "It's got hyper-pop influences, but with an old-school gothic touch to it. The instrumentals remind me a lot of Victorian fashion in a way. There's a lot of organ synth, and it's all very theatrical and hard-hitting. So make sure you stay tuned in with Broken Boy to hear any updates on the progress of Nosferatu." The producer he's working with for this project goes by the name Rynan. He says, "We just kind of clicked right off the bat mentally, and our art blends really well together. I think it'll be my best work to date, and I'm glad to not only be working with someone talented, but also someone who's genuine towards me. Neither of us are really about the money or clout. We both care about making something we actually really enjoy, and I'm proud of that too." Broken Boy is a multi-talented rapper, singer, writer, and producer. He's the complete package artistically. He's really put in a lot of work to be this way, with inspiration coming from XXXTentacion, who's a legend of our generation for mastering so many genres in such a short time. Broken Boy is following in those footsteps. The beautiful thing about it is Broken Boy has something for nearly everyone who's a fan of music. I'm super excited to see what he'll put together for a debut album eventually in the future. Thanks for listening to me and tapping into the video. Make sure to follow Northern Comeups on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all our socials. You can find Broken Boy and much more talent in our official Northern Comeups playlist. All the links to everything and everyone will be in the description below. My name's TJ, and this is Broken Boy.
You ain't gotta ask that. I be with the cash at. I be with the gang at. Some are getting cash, some are with the gang. Junkies buying dope, only time I seen the hand.